they don't scare me attacking wise in the slightest, and that might come back to bite me. But look, their best player going forward is either Saka or Smith Rowe, and they're both cool talents. They don't scare me that much. I think Chelsea versus Arsenal, right? Chelsea looking great, really cohesive, just really nice, defensively well. We're scoring goals, won the Super Cup. Arsenal lost to Brentford. They're in the mud. They had a terrible pre-season. It has all the recipe for a 2-0 Arsenal win, doesn't it?
All over.
Like, it's there.
Ben White
right?
scored two.
Ben White to score 2 fucking headers. Oh my god! And it's just like that. Like last season, it was one of the darkest days in that season. Was losing 3-0 to Arsenal, a team that were probably 12th at the time. Like just absolutely in the mud. Lampard wasn't doing great at the time, to be fair, but we should have been beating them, and they just done us over. And yeah, so this has the recipe for an easy win for Arsenal. Unfortunately, it's away though. I think we do have better luck away.
Yeah, but
at Arsenal.
at the same
and
time,
then
you've got Tuchel who's properly sorted your team out now. I forgot that it was Lampard in charge at that point.
Yeah, at that point it was Lampard. Tuchel's done something magical, which I would never have predicted, to be fair. And just quickly on that Arsenal, Tammy Abraham is pretty much a Roma player now. He's landed in Rome today, so and he gave us that great away victory against Arsenal. So thanks, Tammy, for that. Appreciate you, mate. Good luck.
If you're watching, mate,
Roma. Yeah. He's watching, of course. He's a big fan. But yeah, no, this game, if we're going to take out the fact that it should be an Arsenal shoe-in win because that's just the way we are, we need to look to get some points against Arsenal, bigger club. I think they're going to make it really difficult for us. They don't scare me attacking wise in the slightest, and that might come back to bite me. But look, their best player going forward is either Saka or Smith Rowe, and they're both cool talents. They don't scare me that much. I think something that's great about Chelsea, for years now, and it's something we always need to get right before we do anything, is our defence. And like Chelsea, when we win titles, you think about our defenders. You know what I mean? When you're talking about Terry and Carvalho, when you're talking about David Luiz and Cahill, and now we've got this solid base of Rudiger, Christensen, Silva, Chalobah's come into the fold now, Asby. They don't scare me attacking wise. Also, Aubameyang and Lacazette might miss this game due to illness still. So for me, the way Arsenal, with all that being in mind, I think Arsenal will sit deep and look to counter us.
Yeah, and play boring football.
And that's something. It's horrible, and it's something that we do.
I fucking hate playing Arsenal. They're horrible to play against. Like, not that they're good. That's what's annoying about them. They're shocking, but they're scrapping. They'll nibble at your ankles.
Yeah, literally, and they'll make it a dogfight, won't they? They'll make it annoying, and I think we need to be prepared for that, for sure. And I think for me, it's as simple as we need to create and take our chances, because last season we just kept creating and didn't take any of them. Last game we took our chances, but if the game against Villarreal says anything, is when teams make it tough, it may be hard to break down for us, but this is where the big man comes in. Lukaku might be able to play. I think he'll be able to play. It's just if he does, due to his lack of pre-season with Tuchel.
Does he not have to isolate because he's come from Italy?
So that's why he didn't play against Palace,
right.
But I think by then he would have finished his isolation period. I think he's eligible for Arsenal.
I think if Lukaku can play, I think you'll be all right. I think you'll win.
Yeah. Well, I've got a starting 11 that I'll run through now, and I'll explain why I want certain players to play, and that. So obviously Mendy in net, he's our number one, and then I'm thinking we go with the same back three because, some of the players like Silva isn't, he hasn't had the biggest pre-season. He went all the way with Brazil in the Copa America, that sort of thing. So I think Chalobah, Christensen and Rudiger should stay. They were solid. They're great defensive. So like just great defensively, and I don't think that Arsenal are going to cause that many problems other than the counter. And I think those players specifically are good with counter attacks because Christensen and Chalobah aren't. They're quite agile. So then I'm thinking wing backs. I'm going for James, and I think I want Chilwell, but I don't know if that's me being biased because I just don't like Alonso. I really don't like him as a person. I might get a bit of stick for that because Chelsea fans love him, and listen, he's been great for us. But the whole thing with Lampard was he was just grim with that, and then obviously he doesn't seem like the best person. He has a bad history as well.
He bagged it on the weekend.
He bagged a brilliant free kick, and he played really well. He was really great attackingly. So it's probably me being biased, but I put Chilwell in there. Chilwell as well. He hasn't played much recently, and it's a bit of a shame. So I want him to get back to some minutes in his legs and get him back to foot speed because he is brilliant at what he does. I think he got overlooked because Shaw was so good, rightfully so. Shaw was brilliant, but he's had a pretty of a boring summer because of that. So I want to see him play. In the midfield, I'm going for Jorginho and Kovacic because Kante. I think Kante's injured, which is just sad because it's the start of the season already. But those two handled the Palace game well. Those two do always worry me a little bit because they're either brilliant or terrible. There's no in between with those two. But they looked solid last time, so give them a go. And then up front is what I spoke about earlier. I want to see Mount. I want to see Havertz. And I want to see Lukaku. I want to see it.
Do you feel tight on Werner there, though? Because I thought he played pretty well. I thought Werner played pretty well yesterday.
He was good, but frustrating.
I think his movement is incredible. I think his movement is one of the best in the league.
Absolutely, it is. Absolutely, it is. And I don't hate on Werner. A lot of people hate on him, hate on him. I think he's brilliant. But I think for me, our strongest front three is those three. And I think with a team like Arsenal, we need Mount's kind of quick, agile, fast-paced thinking. I think we need Havertz's slick kind of ball playing abilities, and we need Lukaku's ruthlessness. So
Lukaku versus Ben White.
Exactly. I could have just said that and left it.
Yeah.
That's the reason. I want Lukaku up against Ben White. It's the type of game where we need to score. We probably need to score early because they'll make it difficult the longer it goes on. So for me, Lukaku, come on, mate, come home, go just dick Arsenal for us, yeah.